Hey out there, welcome to your next edition of Spilling the Tea with Dr. T, where we're not about gossip or slander, but we aim to share the truth, knowledge, upliftment, and to add positively to your life in some way. How are y'all doing out there? Happy Self-Care Saturday. I hope you are enjoying this long Labor Day weekend, whatever it is you're doing today or for the rest of the weekend. I do want to just say that my heart and prayers are with those who have lost loved ones in this recent storm in the Northeast, those who, suffered property damage, for the citizens in New Orleans who are still trying to come out from the effects of Hurricane Ida in that state. We also lift up our brothers and sisters in Haiti, in Afghanistan. So many things, so many issues to pray about and think about around the world, but we know that God is still good in spite of whatever we're going through. He's still in control and He is still with us. So I just wanted to hop on today to talk a little bit about self-care, and we're still continuing in the avenue of physical self-care. And on Spilling the Tea with Dr. T today, the tea is that self-care is skincare, or skincare, I should say, is important to self-care. And why is that? And that's because the skin is very important to how we survive and to our bodies and how we live. We often don't think of the skin as an important organ, but it actually is very important, just as important as your heart or your lungs or your brain. And so we want to be intentional about taking care of our skin as part of our overall care. God is really amazing in how He designed our bodies. And so your skin is one of your first layers of protection against disease. It's that organ, it's the largest organ in the body. It holds in and covers up all those internal organs and internal parts of us, such as our muscles and our bones and our nerves. And it is your first layer of defense against infections, against toxins getting into your body. It is your defense organ, and so it's so important for that reason. But beyond being your first layer of defense against disease and against things that are outside of us, the skin is also very important in keeping the body in balance. And it actually works with other organs and other organ systems to help keep us alive. For one thing, the skin helps to regulate our body temperature, right? So when you get too hot, there are glands in the skin that allows us to sweat so that we can cool down. And when it gets too cold, there are components in the skin that work to help to warm us up. The other thing is that the skin contains different components that have to do with our immune system. Your lymphatic system, your lymphatic vessels, which are part of your immune system, are contained in the skin. And of course, we know your immune system helps to fight disease. Your skin is also very important in detecting your awareness around you. So for example, we know that when fire or something hot touches our skin, it sends a message to our brain that's dangerous, and we pull away or we move away from that hot insult. So your skin is also very important in your awareness around your environment and in helping you to move away from danger and move to safety. And also, lastly, the skin contains your blood vessels. So your arteries, your veins, your capillaries, which we know are very important part of your cardiovascular system, which we absolutely need in order to survive. So those are just a few ways that the skin is important. In addition to it absorbs certain minerals and vitamins that we need, like vitamin D, to survive as well. So a very important organ. So you want to take care of it just as much as you take care of your heart, just as much as you take care of your lungs. You want to take care of your skin. So I just want to talk about 3 quick ways. There's a lot more I could say, but 3 very important ways that you want to exercise skincare, which is also self-care. One way that you want to exercise good skincare is that you want to hydrate. You want to hydrate your skin as much as possible. And there's two ways that you want to hydrate. You want to hydrate from the inside and you want to hydrate from the outside. So you hydrate from the inside by drinking lots of water. And it seems like for every, organ system, every thing related to us, it always goes back to drinking a lot of water, because water is so vital to our organs functioning and how our body functions. And the skin is no different. If you talk to most health experts, they will say you need to drink about 8 to 12 glasses of water per day, depending on who you speak with. Now, y'all, let me tell you that I am not a natural water drinker. I have to force myself to drink water, unless I'm exercising or something like that, then I'm thirsty and I'll drink it. But I'm not one of those people who are going to drink like 2 gallons of water per day. So I would say and sometimes the requirement for your daily water may differ between different individuals. So I would say, like, if you're not one of those people who can, chug down 8 glasses of water or however many liters or gallons that is, just start with trying to drink as much as you can. Drink as much water as you can. And the great thing is, it doesn't have to be just straight water. When we say drink 8 to 12 glasses of water, you can get water from other sources and it still counts towards your daily water count. So lots of fruits and vegetables have water. So, things like cucumbers and cabbage and watermelon, all strawberries all have water, and you can count that as part of your water intake. And you can also consider water that is in juices and teas and things like that as part of your water count. But that hydration is so necessary in helping the skin not only to look beautiful, and let's be honest, your beauty is not determined by your external appearance only, of course not, but your skin and your appearance is the first thing that people sees. And so when you hydrate, it helps the skin to stay moist, it helps it to stay plump, it actually helps the skin to flush out toxins, and it just benefits you in so many ways. So you want to hydrate from the inside with adequate water intake. The other way that you want to hydrate your skin is from the outside, and that's of course using a good moisturizer. Good moisturizer, again, to moisturize that skin, to help flush out, again, hydration, whether it's hydration from the outside or inside. When you moisturize your skin, it helps it to function better, it helps it to wash out toxin, it helps it to get rid of dead skin cells. It keeps, when you hydrate the skin, it keeps it moist, because dry, brittle skin tends to break down easier, be more prone to to opening and cuts. And when the skin is dry and brittle and it's more open to cuts and barriers in your skin, that increases your chance of getting bacteria and other things into the skin, which can not only cause infection in your skin, but go into the blood and affect the body that way. So moist skin is healthier skin that helps to protect against and be a barrier against external toxins or things that can attack it. So I wanted to really just quickly talk about a particular moisturizing brand that I use, created by a friend of mine, Keisha Witter. I don't put my name behind a lot of things, but I really do like this product. A lot of us, suffer with dry skin, especially if you live in colder climates. And she has a really great line of, if I can find it, whipped body butters called My Emollient. I don't know if you can see that, My Emollient. It's a whipped body butter. It's all natural. It's toxin free. It's organic. She has some amazing ingredients in it, like in mango seed oil and grape seed and shea butter and cocoa butter. And what I like about it is that it's really light, it's not very greasy, so you can put it on and you can put on your clothes and it's not all over your clothes, and it keeps you really the skin really moist throughout the day, for several days. And it smells really amazing. I actually have mild eczema myself, and the reason why she even created this product was because she had a problem with eczema, and she found that all the different treatments she tried wasn't helping her. And so she created this product as a solution to help with the irritation her skin was experiencing. And so I have mild eczema. I find that it's helped with my hands as well. And we know in winter, a lot of us, even if you don't have full eczema, you may have really dry skin. It's really great in the winter months, but also I use it in the summer months, especially, after going to the beach, being out in the sun, to moisturize my skin. To moisturize me throughout hot weather and through the summer. So I'm gonna drop a link to her products. Give it a try. It is really an amazing product and an amazing brand. She really puts her heart and her hard work into it. She has researched it, and I really loved it. I recommended it to other people. They've bought it and they've loved it. So whatever you choose to use, whether it be, my emollient or some other product, find something that works for you, and you want to moisturize on the outside. So you're moisturizing and hydrating from the outside, and then you're drinking lots of water and working from the inside. And the last way that you want to care for your skin is that you want to use sunscreen. You want to use sunscreen to protect your skin from the harmful rays of the sun. Now, again, I'm not very good, and I haven't been very consistent about doing this, and I wish I had been from a younger age, because of course we know the sun and the rays from the sun can cause damage to your skin. It predisposes you or causes more wrinkles of your skin, and we especially as women, who wants that? So you want to, from an early age, and if you don't do it regularly, do it now. Start to use sunscreen on a regular basis, not just when you're going to the beach, not just when you're doing an outside sport, but every day, just as consistently as you put on lotion or deodorant on your body. You want to use your sunscreen. And there's two main rays that the sun emits that we are concerned about as it relates to our skin, and we know that's UVA rays and UVB rays. And UVA are the ones that contribute more to causing wrinkles and aging in your skin, and UVB are the rays that more contribute to sunburn and burning of the skin. And again, burning of your skin means that the skin is not intact. It's not the full barrier that it needs to be. So when you have sunburns, not only are you, if the skin is really burned, it can open up the skin for infection. But again, these dangerous rays, most importantly, can cause over time skin cancer. The sun and its rays can cause over time skin cancer. And it is a myth that people think that people of color cannot get skin cancer. Yes, fairer skinned people are more prone to skin cancer, but people of color can get skin cancer as well. So you want to be using sunscreen to protect your skin on a regular basis against UVA and UVB rays. And there's a million sunscreen products. They have the FPS 15, 30, and what have you. The FPS that you want to use at a minimum is FPF 30. FPF 30, that protects against, I think it's 98% of UVB rays, and of course those are the ones that we're most concerned about, because those are the ones that contribute to sunburning and ultimately skin cancer. It's best if you get actually a product that's like SPF 30 and covers broad spectrum. So it's covering both A and B. But if you had to pick one, you want to pick one that's FPF 30 and at least covering UVB rays, because those are the ones that are associated with sunburn and more so with skin cancer. So on Spilling the Tea with Dr. T, skincare is good self-care. You want to hydrate from the inside by drinking lots of water. You want to hydrate on the outside by using a great skin moisturizer And you want to protect yourself with sunscreen on a regular basis throughout the day, even if you're just walking, to the park, walking to the subway. Anytime you're outside and you're exposed to the sun in any way, you want to be using sunscreen regularly. And they actually say that you should reapply it every 2 hours. Most of us are probably not going to be that diligent, but especially if you're directly in the sun all the time on an everyday basis, use sunscreen. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed day. Make it a great day. I do hope that this blesses you in some way. God bless you, love you, and take care.